Cari champion is disgusted with critics shaming Caitlin Clark's comments about black WNBA players. Conservatives do one of two things. Either they whine or bully. TV personality Cari Champion defends Caitlin Clark's Time interview on her privilege as a white player in the WNBA and the impact of black players. After months of relative calm in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has reignited the conversation surrounding the league, and as always, it's impossible to ignore her impact. From her historic draft, day-shattering viewership records to her electrifying playoff debut that drew unprecedented audiences, the Indiana Fever guard has remained at the forefront of WNBA discussions. Now, her comments on race, privilege, and acknowledgement of black players have sparked widespread debate. Award controversy. Fresh off her extraordinary rookie campaign, Clark was named Athlete of the Year by Time magazine this week. This recognition capped a whirlwind year for the two-time NCAA champion, who made headlines for her dazzling play and off-court reflections. It stirred a mix of admiration and backlash. Sheila Johnson, co-owner of the Washington Mystics, publicly questioned whether the point guard's contributions warranted such acclaim. Meanwhile, conservative commentator Megyn Kelly launched a sharp critique on social media, accusing the rookie of pandering during her award interview. Yet, American broadcaster Cari Champion emerged as her staunchest defender, condemning the uproar as another example of conservative double standards. All she's simply saying is, "I want to respect those who come before me," Champion said. Now conservatives do one of two things. I am so fascinated with this, especially when it comes to her. Either they whine or they bully. So now is the time to do both. They are bullying her when she decides to just like a post. In her acceptance speech, the 22-year-old guard credited the WNBA pioneers, many of whom were black women, with paving the way for her opportunities. She also emphasized the importance of addressing privilege in sports, acknowledging how her race plays a role in her prominence, but it seems not everyone interpreted it that way. Privilege and race. The WNBA has long been a league dominated by players of color. 60% of its athletes are African American. Despite this, CC, a white rookie, has become one of its most marketable stars, landing endorsements and drawing massive audiences. She has also paved the way for the other athletes, and the spat she is receiving has been called jealousy and envy. When the Fever star was on the brink of securing a landmark 8-figure Nike deal, it raised questions about the lack of similar opportunities for established stars. A'ja Wilson, a 3-time MVP and cornerstone of the Las Vegas Aces, announced her Nike shoe deal only months later, highlighting disparities in recognition and marketability. She's acknowledging the reverse DEI that nobody wants to talk about. She has a privilege. She's been in this league for a year, and she makes more money than the people who built this league. And she understands that there's a reason, not because she shoots the ball well. Yes, that also helps, but there's another reason. There's a reason that says, I'm white, and it's a privilege people love me, and I'm okay with that, and I'll also acknowledge everyone else. Why is she being bullied? Champion said, the league's 2024 season only underscored the guard's influence. It was the WNBA's most-watched regular season in 24 years, drawing 2.35 million fans, its highest total attendance in over 2 decades. The Fever rookie was central to the surge, with 3 games exceeding 20,000 attendees featuring Clark. The Iowa product herself has maintained a balanced perspective. She recognizes her status as an exceptional player, but is equally committed to advocating for the black athletes who built the league. Her efforts to bridge that gap have made her a target of criticism.